Hello everyone, my name is Min, and I was asked by Kishore to make a short teaser video about the topic I'm going to present at CF Summit 2018. Well, without further ado, let's have at it. So what you see in front of you now is basically the application that we're going to be building out. We're going to talk pretty big picture with major chunks, what you can do with the technology. We're going to gloss over a bit of the nitty-gritty, and I'm going more for inspiration rather than teaching because 45 minutes is barely enough to teach a handful of concepts. Preparing for the project, I didn't want to make something that was too typical. So I didn't want to make another Hello World, or I didn't want to show another note-taking app that has been done till the cows come home. Instead, I wanted to create something a little bit more fun, a little bit more handmade, and something that you could look at and know that a lot of time was spent. I'll show you how to rig together pretty much all the moving parts. It starts with a parallax effect, which is basically all the clouds and buildings and trees, all the assets that are moving left and right. We'll cover scroll handling. We'll cover simple animations, such as the buildings popping up or the running animation, which actually is using something called a sprite sheet. We'll also cover specifically ColdFusion WebSockets for real-time interactivity. You'll notice that things like birds or trains and taxis come into view every now and again, and that's actually being triggered by broadcast messages. We'll also cover basically fetching JSON from ColdFusion CFC. Finally, we'll loop all the way back and see how everything we've written is extremely reusable. My success scenario is really just two things. It's to convey what a React and CF project looks like and what the build out would feel like in 45 minutes. And secondly, hopefully what we make piques your interest so that you go home and you try out all the funky code that we made and try out all the funky stuff that is animating in front of your face. Obviously, the code will be made available to you after the presentation, so don't feel pressured at all. Just play at your own leisure and play at your own pace. Dig in.